What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Social Advertising for Entrepreneurs. This is Grant, and in this video we're going to talk about lookalike audiences. All right, so lookalike audiences are really cool. They're Facebook's way of attracting and giving you the opportunity to capture cold audiences that don't know you, but you know that they are similar in characteristic and demographic wise to people you care about, like your customers. Okay, now that might have been just confusing what I said, but follow me here. Okay, so I just uploaded, you guys know about custom audiences now. You just learned that you can upload an audience. I just did that. I uploaded a customer list of 8,100 people, 8,100 people. It's ready. So now what I can do is I can say, Facebook, it's great that I have, 88,100 customers here, and it's great that I can target these people, but Facebook, I want to be able to target people that are just like these 8,100. How do I do that? Facebook will say, well, Grant, you can do a lookalike audience, okay? Now, if you're asking the question, well, how do you know the demographics of these 8,100 people? I don't, but Facebook does, guys, because remember, when I uploaded these, Facebook found 8,100 people, matched it to a profile. So Facebook knows the ages, the genders, the locations, how, all that demographic data that matters. Facebook knows all of it. Okay. And if I just uploaded a list of customers, okay, 8,100 customers, do you think that when I create a lookalike audience, based off of this, Facebook's going to find me a huge audience of people just like this? That's exactly what they're going to do. Okay, so what we can do is there's a couple different ways. You can create a lookalike audience. I can click this and go Actions, Create Lookalike, and it'll just bang out a lookalike audience right from this. Or I can go to Create Audience, Lookalike Audience, which we're going to do. And now you'll see there's a couple things here. The source. Choose from a custom audience, a conversion tracking pixel, or a page. So I'm going to go here and type in customers. Okay. You have to select your location for countries, regions to target. So we're just going to do United States. All right. Now we get down to here, the audience size. Okay. Now what I want you to remember about this is to the left, okay, down to the 0 and 1%. These are percent levels, okay? So the audience size ranges from the 1% level to the 10% level. And that's the 1% to 10% of the total population in these countries that we choose. So with the 1% level, these are basically the people who most closely match our source, our audience. AKA, down here, this is specific and more targeted. This is less specific and less targeted. Okay, so you'll notice here if I start to move this up, this estimated reach is about 2 million people right now, so it's tight. As I start to move this up, look, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, it's moving up in size. So as this audience gets bigger, it naturally will get more broad and less specific, less targeted. So we primarily want to hang around in this area. Now, you guys shouldn't be, if you get a client, like for example, we have a client that spends about $500,000 a month on Facebook. So $500,000 on Facebook. Their audiences, they're burning through audiences very quickly, right? They're reaching people left and right so much, so many people with a lot of budget. So we are actually up in this 8, 9, 10% population range because we have the budget and we need to reach 16 million, 20 million people because we're burning through. When we're at this 2 million level, $500,000 in ads, 2 million people will see our ads 5 times over. So we need to expand to different audiences. You guys, for the most part, will not be working with clients that have $500,000 in ad budget. So you're going to hang around this area for the lookalike audiences. Okay. Now, another cool feature, we can actually create like 6 audiences at once from this, okay? So if you wanted to target, let's go to Show Advanced Options. Okay, this says number of audiences. Choose how many lookalike audience you'd like to create. So let's go all the way to 6 and look at all these different points. So this is, and you can look at here, I can move these around and I can say, okay, I want to get the most specific audiences as I can. So I'll say from 0 to 1%. Okay, so this is this one here, 0 to 1. This is going from 1 to 3. So we want to go 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Okay, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and 5 to 6. Okay, so you'll see here 1%, 1 to 2%, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and 5 to 6. Okay, so I'm going to select create audience. Okay, and they're going to all start, they just 6 different audiences just populated in here. Okay, lookalike audience, 1% customers, 3 to 4, 2 to 3, 5 to 6, 1 to 2. So these are all different audiences. It takes generally about 10 to 15, sometimes up to 30 minutes for these to populate. Usually lookalike audiences populate pretty quickly. But then once again, guys, now when you go into your ads manager, these will all be available once they're available, of course. All right, so that's pretty much that's pretty much how you create a lookalike audience and use it. There's not too much too much more to teach on this subject. Lookalike audiences are really, really good. Especially, we just created a lookalike audience based off of a customer list that we uploaded. Okay, you can also go in here and create a lookalike audience based off of a website traffic list. Okay, so if we did, let's say first you create a custom audience. So we create a custom audience based on website traffic. Let's say 180 days, website traffic 180. Create audience. Okay, and then what we do is we say, okay, this is website traffic 180. Let's click this, go to actions, create lookalike, and then it's going to bring this up again. We're going to go location, United States, select that, and we're just going to do from 0 to 1%, create audience. And now look. Just created a lookalike audience based on this website traffic. Okay, so that's really how you can mess around with this. You can create a lookalike audience based off of any custom audience. Okay, so let me reiterate that. You can create a lookalike audience based on any custom audience. Okay, so this is a really good tool. Lookalike audiences work very well. Give them a shot and see how it works for your client and go from there. All right, so thanks so much for joining me, guys. I appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.